So this is exciting. We got another AP over-the-air update, this time with a few new features.
Since I'm over here with my car...
Oh, did you get it?
I can update it right now.
All right. Well, let me tell you what you're going to get. So this is 2019.40.2, and this over-the-air update has just come out, and it has a new AP feature and some improvements. It has adjacent lane speed adjustment. When your vehicle is moving at a significantly faster speed than vehicles in neighboring lanes, Autopilot now automatically reduces your driving speed. This is helpful in heavy traffic situations or when there is a long line of vehicles merging into a different lane or exiting onto an off-ramp. When your vehicle detects that adjacent lane traffic is significantly slower, the lane is highlighted with arrows and its vehicles are highlighted gray in the driving visualization. This speed adjustment can be temporarily overridden by pressing the accelerator pedal. Now, can you explain this a little bit?
So this, I think, is a really, really smart safety feature that Tesla is adding. Think about it when you're driving along. When there's traffic all backed up in the right two lanes, and say you're in the passing lane, are you going to be going, 80 miles an hour when everyone else is going like 10 to 15 miles an hour? No, because there's a high chance that someone who's not paying much attention or who is paying attention but you're going so ridiculously fast isn't going to see you coming up on their left. They're going to want to get around other people, so they're going to be cutting into your lane. And that is going to create a very dangerous situation. Another thing that this might help with is when everyone is getting out of the left-hand lane because there's something in the way, whether it's an accident, an emergency vehicle that stopped, cones, whatever it is. It should be a little light bulb that goes off in your head that says, hey, why am I speeding along here in the left lane when everyone else to the right of me is slowing down? There's a good chance that you're going to need to merge over to the right. And we've seen this before where Teslas have crashed into emergency vehicles on the left side of the highway with people who aren't paying much attention and going very fast. And so this is going to give the automatic emergency braking an extra second or two to detect that, slam on the brakes, and save you from an accident, because if you're only going to be going a few miles an hour faster than the people on your right, that means that you're going to be much safer. I think that's a really smart improvement.
This is another one I'm really excited about. This is automatic lane change improvements. It says automatic lane changes have been tuned to make lane changes with more confidence. When the adjacent lane is detected to be open, automatic lane changes will initiate faster and be more assertive.
I think that anyone who's used Tesla Autopilot and done the lane changes will tell you that if it's at all a little hairy, your car will kind of abort or take too long to get into the next lane.
That's what I find. It's like a 16-year-old. Like, should I go? Should I go? Should I go? And it's like, you have to just go.
Right. I mean, I can't wait to see how it actually feels, because, again, the feel is the most important thing. Like, obviously, if it went like, and you're like, whoa, that would be bad.
Right.
I don't think that's going to be the case, but we should see what it does.
And there's auto steer stop sign warning. So your car may warn you in some cases if it detects that you are about to run a stop sign in addition to stop lights while auto steer is in use. This is not a substitute for an attentive driver and will not stop the car. So what's this about?
So when you're in auto steer, so that's basically autopilot, you're going along, there's a stop sign or a stoplight, it will maybe warn you about it. I think that this is really, really smart. There are some places, some highways, some roads where you might be an autopilot and there might be a stoplight or a stop sign. I remember I was somewhere in Wisconsin and there was a highway, 3-lane highway, and then all of a sudden just stoplight. And to me, someone who's lived in the Northeast, I only have seen stoplights on like Route 2. And so to see that and to just be like, whoa, if there was a stoplight there, really helpful to have something that might warn you if you're not paying fully attention.
So this seems like it's the next phase in autopilot where they're, before they were starting to see the signs, now they're seeing them and warning you about them. Next step might be that they actually stop at them.
Right. And this is another way for Tesla to train the neural nets, is that it'll say, I was pretty sure that was a stop sign, and the person stopped. So that's a good indication that that was a stop sign. So we can call through the data, George can kind of go through and be like, check. And okay, now we'll train the neural net. That is a stop sign, very confident. That means that later on, the car itself will say, that's a stop sign, I'm coming to a stop.